Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B, and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So, somebody needs to know that they need to stop stressing because they're about to receive a blessing. I don't know who needs to hear it, but that's what I was told. Stop stressing, you're about to receive a blessing. I'm picking up Pisces energy, Aries energy. Somebody could receive, like a blessing, like in the now, like in the present, because technically we just left Pisces season going into, and we are in Aries season. So it could, somebody could receive a blessing, like sooner than later, is what I just heard. I also heard court could go in somebody's favor. So I don't know who needs to hear that as well. So somebody, could be going to court, within the next 30 days, and court could go in their favor. But let's just hop in and see what's going on. Holy Spirit. Yeah, we don't use those. Somebody definitely could be burdened. This is carrying a heavy load card. So somebody definitely, could be stressing, but this could be, about, they have a box. So this could be about moving, I'm not stressed about moving even though I'm moving, but, it's because I stay ready, so I have to get ready, but maybe somebody else, could be stressed about moving, or maybe, somebody, they know that they have to move, but they don't know, where they're going to move to. Somebody could just be carrying a heavy load when it comes to, like kids. Somebody, could be carrying a heavy load when it comes, to like working multiple jobs, and trying to, maintain their home with kids in them, with a partner, or whatever have you. But yeah, somebody definitely, needs to stop stressing because somebody's definitely, about to receive a blessing. Yeah, it's a celebration, bitches. So yeah, somebody, could be about to celebrate. Going back to, receiving a blessing, but somebody, could, like it's Aries season, so it's birthday parties, so maybe somebody, could be stressing and, like kind of burdened about, planning a party or, how they're going to get the money, to, have the party or whatever have you. I feel like somebody just needs to hold on tight, somebody needs to, continue, to, have faith, continue to know that the Most High God, has their best interests at heart. Wow, we got the big house. Somebody could be burdened about going to jail. Because, the big house is jail or prison. There could be somebody that could already be in jail or prison. They could be, like burdened, stressed. But somebody definitely could be worried about going to jail. For sure. So it goes, so when I heard court could go in somebody's favor, maybe that's who, like is stressed out, because maybe they think that, it's not going to go in their favor. Somebody definitely, could be moving to like a penthouse or, like a high rise or something like that. Somebody could be, like stressed out when it comes, to like an elderly person. Maybe, somebody, is trying to, decide whether, they could, balance, maintain their life, and take care of that person, or like put them, like in a place to where they can get some assistance, because that's also what I'm picking up as well. There could be an organization, they could be, like stressed out, but I feel like that whoever this organization, they could be crooked, so I mean they wouldn't be receiving no blessing. Yeah, we have to get it in writing, so somebody definitely could be about to receive a letter. There definitely could be somebody that somebody, isn't in communication with that, could try to reach out to somebody because they could be stressed. They could be stressed about not, being in communication. They could be stressed, you know. This could be, you know, like a parent of a child, you know, and they haven't, you know, communicated with the other parent, you know, in a long time. And so, yeah, it's kind of like, you know, they so stressed out that, yeah, like they, you know, like communicate with their parent, like, yeah, where's the help? You know what I mean? Like, where's your part of, you know, where do you hold up your end of the bargain? Wow, this is the everybody's laughing card, but it came out in reverse. Ooh, wait. There definitely, yeah, could be some people that are about to, like, eat their words. Yeah, I feel like that there are some people that, yeah, they ain't about to be laughing. Yeah, some people's smiles is about to be turned into a frown. But, yeah, they say it takes more muscles, you know, to frown than to smile. So, woo. I feel like the tables definitely, yeah, could be turning on somebody or some people. Yeah, this is one of the what goes around comes around cards. Yeah, somebody could be burdened by some karma, or they're about to be. This is also too, you know, like the cycles card. So somebody, you know, could be burdened about repeating some type of cycle. Maybe, you know, like their cycle, you know, the cycle that they repeated, you know, it could be like a dangerous cycle, you know, that has led to, you know, like them, you know, about to face lockup, or, you know, they could already be in lockup or whatever have you, you know. I feel like this could be somebody else's energy, to be honest. But yeah, somebody could also be burdened about, yeah, like some type of cycle, you know, like ending. So you could be saying like 10-10 a lot, 12-12 a lot. So that could be, you know, what what somebody could be burdened about. So this is like, you know, like a breakup, you know, but they're not really burdened by the breakup, but stressed about the breakup, you know. Or this could be, you know, like, yeah, they get fired from a job, or they have to quit a job or something, you know. It's the end of a cycle. It's the end of an era, I just heard. So, but yeah, going around in circles, yeah, insanity. So I don't know if somebody, you know, is about to plead insanity, or, yeah, like somebody just keeps doing the same things over and over and over, yeah, and they keep getting the same results. This could be keep, you know, committing a crime, thinking that, you know, like they're eventually I'm going to get away with robbing that bank, you know, eventually you're going to get life, you know. So, oh no. Wow. Somebody definitely could go to the hospital and they could find out that they're pregnant, you know. I feel like this could be, for somebody, it could be, you know, like a younger person, you know, like a teenager. And so, yeah, like people wouldn't be laughing, you know. They would be, yeah, like, what the hell? But it also could be, you know, like somebody, you know, that could be up in age. Maybe they don't think that they could have kids or whatever have you. Or somebody could be up in the hospital. So it could be a pregnant woman, you know, up in the hospital, you know, because they could be having complications from the pregnancy. Or it could be, yeah, like, it could be somebody. It could be a kid for somebody. I feel like somebody definitely, yeah, either, you know, has a lot going on, like, right now. Or, you know, like, yeah, they're about to. But I feel like this is somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could have, like, laughed at somebody. So that's why I feel like the tables, you know, could be turning, you know, on some people. Yeah. Whoever these people are, they thought that they were excluded. So, karma don't touch me. Karma don't know where I live. Karma don't see me. Yeah, right. There's also somebody that definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like stressed and burdened. And maybe it's because, you know, they could find out, you know, that like somebody is excluded, you know. This could be, you know, this could be from, yeah, like getting locked up. So this could be, you know, like somebody, you know, being, you know, falsely accused. Somebody's burdened, yeah. They're burdened. And it definitely could have something to do with, yeah, like a sickness. Y'all see how it's green all around that person? Somebody definitely, yeah, could go to like a mental health facility. Because it's giving me, you know, like with the green, you know, around the head. It's kind of like, yeah, somebody's mentally sick. Why is this burden here? Carrying a heavy load. Somebody could be like a mover. Somebody could work for a moving company. Yeah. Money, 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 money. Money. More money, more money. Ooh. Ooh. So court definitely, yeah, could go in somebody's favor. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be burdened, you know, and it could be, yeah, when it comes to finances. We picked that energy up yesterday. Or somebody's carrying a heavy load. So this will be like, You know, like somebody paying all the bills. You know, somebody, buying all the groceries. Somebody, So yeah, like somebody could be a single parent. So, like the single parent, could be, like sick and tired of, like carrying, like the load by themselves. And so yeah, they could communicate with the other person. Like, look, when is you gonna hold up your end of the bargain? Somebody definitely, yeah, could be like getting paid, and it could be from like a corporation. It could be from like a past job. This could be, yeah, like somebody getting paid from being, like falsely accused of a crime. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could find like a box with a lot of money in it, or it's giving me lockbox energy as well. So somebody, could receive, like a letter or something, and it could contain some information about a lockbox or something, like at a bank. This is like, yeah, laughing straight to the bank. So I don't know, but we picked that energy up. Not yesterday's message, but I think it was like Friday's message. But yeah, I feel like that, yeah, there are some people that wanted somebody to be excluded. I don't know if people, like we're trying to do stuff, to cause somebody to be excluded. So this could be, like when it comes to, like word of mouth or manipulation, I don't know. Somebody, could have tried to put something in somebody's food and somebody's drink to make them sick to the point to where, they get some money. I don't know. But yeah, there's some people that ain't laughing, or they ain't about to be laughing. That's for sure. Court could definitely go in somebody's favor when it comes to, like some type of child support, because it is like a little girl on this card with this money. So court could go in somebody's favor, yeah, when it comes to, like some child support. When people wanted somebody to be excluded or whatever have you. So this is like, somebody's, the father of somebody's child, they go marry somebody else, and that person, yeah, they don't want, that they don't want him to take care of the child that he created with, the person that he created it with. And so yeah, he fails to pay child support. He fails to hold up his end of the bargain. Somebody definitely, yeah, could like pay somebody at a hospital, or somebody at a bank, or somebody, like at a job, or yeah, it's giving me, like inside job. So something about, yeah, inside job is very significant. Why is this big house here? Somebody definitely, yeah, could pay a lot of money for a big house. So somebody, could buy a house. But this is like, yeah, people laughing because somebody didn't have a house, or somebody lived in an apartment, or, a townhouse, or whatever have you. So yeah, like somebody can go from, like, yeah, like the outhouse to the penthouse, Yeah. Something about a church. There definitely could be somebody that, yeah, like they could get locked up, and now, yeah, like they love Jesus. Now, they calling on God. But I feel like yeah, like before they didn't have no love for Jesus and they wasn't calling on God. I don't know. Somebody could be in like a cult, a coven, something like that. Maybe, they're surrendering to the Most High God, Somebody definitely, yeah, could have paid somebody to cross somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, could cross over. Because this is, yeah, like the crossover card. And this is, yeah, like, this could be, yeah, like the hospital. Somebody could, yeah, like pass away in the hospital. So somebody, could be burdened, by, yeah, like finances, by maybe, like somebody didn't have health insurance, or they don't have, life insurance. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have chose money, over, yeah, like, their, like their divinity. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have paid somebody to try to, yeah, like off somebody, going back to, yeah, like, somebody putting something in somebody's food, or somebody's medicine. Or somebody's, drink. It could be medicine. I don't know. Or somebody, yeah, like gives somebody like the wrong medicine. So this is like, somebody paying for some drugs, and then they think that they're getting fentanyl, or, they think they're getting whatever. And then, yeah, and then it's found out after, yeah, like somebody takes their last breath that, yeah, like it was fentanyl. It wasn't, a Percocet, or it wasn't, yeah. I don't know. This is crazy. Wow. I definitely do feel like like there's some people that's gonna stop laughing, or they ain't, yeah, they smiles is gonna turn to a frown, and it definitely could have something to do with somebody crossing over. But I feel like whoever these people are, they definitely, yeah, could have crossed somebody. These could be, yeah, like religious people, you know, or yeah, like people that act like that they're religious, but they're really not. You know what I mean? They're really, yeah, like a part of, you know, like some type of dark shit. Yeah, somebody's about to have a new beginning. This is the new beginning card. They ain't laughing in the reverse. I mean, everybody's laughing in the reverse. Yeah. Somebody's brave. Somebody's brave. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried something that they was afraid to do. This is like, yeah, like moving. You know what I mean? This is somebody definitely, yeah, could have also helped like other people to face their fears. So I feel like that, yeah, like somebody, you know, is on, you know, like the right path. Somebody, you know, could be operating in their life purpose as well. Somebody, you know, could like work in a hospital. Wherever, yeah, somebody could work, you know, like, yeah, like, where there's elderly people, because I was picking up on elderly people, you know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have faced their fears, or yeah, like there's some people that are about to have to face theirs, you know, but I feel like somebody has already faced theirs. And maybe, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, they thought that they weren't going to get through it. You know, this could be, yeah, the energy that I was picking up on, you know, somebody, you know, yeah, like being blessed. Yeah, I mean, being stressed, you know, because it's like, yeah, I only got $200. How am I going to, you know, like move? But somebody could have made up in their, you know, could have made up their mind that they're going to have faith and they're going to let God work, you know? So, yeah, that's one of the most bravest things to do. Not go out and try to rob a bank, you know, not go out and, yeah, and like cross people or, you know, yeah, steal from your family members or whatever have you. So, yeah. Wow. Somebody could be a survivor of something, you know? I feel like somebody, yeah, could be, you know, like really brave for surviving something. Or somebody, you know, is in the process of surviving something. So this would be, yeah, like the stress. But the stress, you know what I mean? What somebody, you know, the heavy load that somebody's carrying. But the heavy load, you know, could be, yeah, like the heaviest, you know, yeah, like people have seen a person carry, you know, a load. You know, this is, yeah, like persecution. You know, like when Jesus, you know, carried the cross. People laughed at Jesus. People spit on Jesus. People threw the stones and the rocks at Jesus. But Jesus still held up, yeah, the cross. You know what I mean? All the way to, yeah, the promised land. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be on their way to the promised land. But, yeah, I feel like that, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, somebody carried their cross. And it was really hard to bear, you know. Somebody could still be carrying their cross, you know. And, yeah, it's been really hard to bear. But, yeah, stop stressing because, yeah, somebody's about to, yeah, receive a blessing. When I picked up this deck, y'all, we got the Nine of Swords. So, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, stressing, burdened, you know. And it definitely, yeah, it could be about finances. It could be about, you know, maybe somebody, again, feels like that they're getting locked up or something. But, yeah, somebody possibly, yeah, can't sleep at night, you know. They toss and turn. But, yeah, Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Why is this carrying a heavy load with money here? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be codependent. Somebody could have, you know, like codependency issues. You know, so maybe, yeah, like somebody spends a lot of money on stuff that, you know, they shouldn't spend it on. This is like overspending, you know, like somebody could spend a lot of money on, you know, like drugs, alcohol, you know, other people, but, you know, like the people that they're spending the money on, you know, like they don't reciprocate that energy or whatever. Ooh wee, look. The devil at the bottom of the deck. Be aware. Be aware. They're definitely, yeah, somebody that's operating in the devil energy, for sure. Capricorn energy. Wow. Wow. There could be somebody that, you know, they like, they could be, you know, like burdening, you know, like a kid. So there could be a kid, you know, that, you know, kind of has to take care of themselves, you know, and yeah, like they don't really get a lot of attention, you know, and it could be because their parent, you know, gives other attention, you know, other places. So I don't know who that's for, but yeah, there could be a kid that definitely, yeah, could be burdened. And it could be by like their parents' actions. Somebody definitely, yeah, could lose a lot of money. They literally, yeah, could lose every single quarter, dime, penny, you know, that they have. Or somebody could have to, yeah, like put out a lot of money, you know what I mean, into something. So this would be, you know, like in court fees, legal fees, you know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have to, you know, like pay a lot of money when it comes to, you know, like, yeah, hospital bills or whatever have you. But be aware of the devil. Yeah, the devil knows when a blessing is coming. This is the Nine of Cups, so this is like like a wish fulfillment. This is like like somebody about to receive a blessing. So be aware, the devil is lurking for sure. The devil is lurking for sure. Wow. Yeah, somebody could be pregnant. So somebody could find out that they're pregnant, because this Nine of Cups energy also could represent like pregnancy. Somebody could find out that they were sleeping with the devil. There could be like a child could cross over, or like somebody. I'm picking up miscarriage, so my condolences. Why is this big house here with the cross? Four of Wands. Yeah, somebody could definitely be in the hospital. I feel like when it comes to like this brave energy, I feel like that somebody they was brave enough to like take on like something by themselves. So this could be parenthood. This could be like take on a whole organization, a whole cult, a whole coven by themselves. Somebody that could be married to, or that like could share a home with, could like pass over. Something about like a home. Somebody could pass away in a home. But this is also too like somebody like moving, what I mean, to like a new home. And possibly like getting married. But this would be I'm picking up prophecy being fulfilled as well. So there could be a prophecy being fulfilled. But this is like like miracle energy, or like blessing energy. So like somebody they said you wouldn't make it. They said you wouldn't be here today. I think we channeled that song before. Let me look it up real quick, because it's literally what I'm hearing in my head. Yeah. I'm still holding on. So somebody, like we said in the beginning of the message, continue, to like hold on tight. I feel like there's a blessing, what I mean, that like that has somebody's name on it. But it says, they said I wouldn't make it. They said I wouldn't be here today. They said I never amount to anything. But I'm glad to say that I'm on my way, and I'm going more and more each day. So that's why people ain't laughing, because they're realizing that somebody's brave, So like somebody has faced their fears, or like somebody or like they're facing their fears, as we speak. And so there were many that started out with me, but now they've gone astray. But I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on to his hand. So, like somebody could have lost a lot of people, This could be family members. This could be friends, Somebody, was brave enough, to like walk away, from, like people that didn't serve their highest good. Somebody definitely, could have, like stopped, like doing stuff, that doesn't serve their highest good, Somebody, could have gotten rid of some type of codependency issue. Somebody, could have, like stopped smoking, stopped drinking. Somebody definitely, could have, like done, like some stuff, that, like other people would have been scared, not to do, This could be, like somebody moving from moving to a whole nother state. And like there's no family, no friends, it's just them, and them, and the Most High God and their spiritual team. You see, when I was young, I gave God my hand, and I told him to lead the way. Though the road has been rough and the going's been mighty tough, still, I ain't going nowhere. I'm right here to stay. So, like somebody has made up in their mind at a young age, you know what I mean? That, like they were going to continue to hold the Most High God's hand, through everything, through the storms, through the trials, through the tribulations, This is, like Jesus, carrying the cross and knowing that, like there's a prophecy to be fulfilled, So I feel like that, like somebody already knew, you know what I mean, that, like they were going to have to go through this, whatever it is that they're going through, somebody was already told, this is what you're going to have to go through. You got to go through it to get to it. So, I'm picking up, like a chosen one energy. So somebody could be a chosen one out here. It says, though I've been talked about and I've been criticized, I had to wipe many tears from my eyes, but I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on to his hand. So somebody, like somebody is not giving up on faith. You know what I mean? Somebody's not giving up on the fact that, the Most High God made a promise and the Most High God is going to keep it. That's what I feel like. I'm still in God's holy plan. I'm still holding on, and I'm bound for the promised land. I will never let go of his hand. Through trials and tribulations, I'm still holding on. Yes, I'm still in God's holy plan. Though you scandalized my name, I'm still holding on, and I'm bound from the promised land. And I will never, never, never let go of his hand. So I feel like like somebody's faith has been tested, and somebody definitely has stood tall with their chest held out. As far as like passing some type of test, or somebody's about to. But again, be aware of the devil, people operating in devil energy, or like the devil using people to test people. But I feel like because people ain't laughing no more, or people ain't laughing, and with this brave energy out here, it's kind of like like somebody has already passed some type of test. So like somebody don't need to be stressing. It's kind of like somebody's almost at the finish line. Everybody's laughing in the reverse with this brave energy. It came right back out. The devil. The devil definitely could be in somebody's home, or the devil's trying to get up in somebody's home. There could be somebody that finds out that like they married, like somebody that like they shouldn't have married. Somebody, when it comes to like ending some type of cycle or ending some type of contract, this could be like a karmic contract as well. But somebody definitely, was brave enough to, like face some, like obsessions, or, like face, like some stuff that, again, like most people, wouldn't even dare, to like face, This is like somebody surviving death, you know what I mean? Or somebody, like on their deathbed, but like a miracle, a miracle happens, and like somebody's alive, like to tell their story. So for somebody, it's time for somebody, like to share their testimony. Wow. At the bottom of this deck, we got bad habits. So drugs, addictions, toxicities. I feel like there's some bad habits that definitely could lead somebody like into the hospital, or like even worse. I don't know. I feel like somebody they could have a decision to make, like jail or death. That's for somebody, not everybody. Or somebody has already made a decision. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. We got tantric sex. It kind of slipped out. I'm gonna put it back. Somebody definitely could pay a lot of money, to like, this could be for like prostitutes is also what I'm picking up. Somebody could have an obsession with prostitutes, or it's like somebody just has a lot of bad habits, a lot of toxicities. I feel like this is somebody else's energy going back to the tables have turned on somebody or some people. Give me another one for this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody definitely could have a sex addiction. Somebody could find out that like somebody that they were married to, or somebody that they had a kid with, somebody that they shared a home with, they didn't know who that person was. And so like whoever that person is, they possibly they ain't laughing, because they possibly could find out like the person that they had a kid with, or married, or shared a home with, like their true colors. Somebody's true colors definitely could be like being exposed. We got pop the question. Somebody definitely could be married to, or could have been married to. They could find out that like they were sleeping with the devil. They had all these issues, or they have all these issues. Ooh. But somebody definitely could be like getting married. It's destined, for somebody to be married for sure. Somebody definitely could pay a lot of money, for a ring. Somebody knows that they messed up. This definitely could be a Capricorn. So something about like somebody repeating a cycle, because we saw the cycle card. So it could be like a Capricorn that repeated a cycle, or somebody repeated a cycle with a Capricorn, but this would be like in a karmic cycle, a karmic contract, or something like that. Four of Wands. Somebody's happily single out here. Somebody definitely could be like just doing them. Somebody somebody could be dating. Somebody definitely could be stress free, setting goals, career focused. So maybe people thought, that, like somebody, was going to repeat some type of cycle. Maybe people thought, that somebody, wasn't going to get rid of the bad habits, There definitely could be some people that, they could have been preying on somebody's downfall. And so, I feel like it's time for somebody to level up. Wow. Yeah, we got Queen Bee at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody's secure. They're confident. Yeah, career focused. Somebody's very career focused out here. For sure. Somebody definitely, could have like paid or got paid to marry somebody. There definitely could be somebody that, like they could have put somebody in a false marriage as well. Why is the devil here? Yeah, living in the moment. So I feel like somebody needs to stop stressing because there's a blessing on its way. But I feel like somebody just needs to be aware, of like the devil lurking. Because again, the devil knows, when a blessing, is coming for somebody. But somebody just needs to, like live in the moment, So this is like, like not worrying about, but this could be, like somebody, like having faith, I only got $200, and I got all these bills, all these, whatever have you. But like somebody knows that, God will provide, Somebody knows that, like if I trust and believe, and have faith that, God is going to make sure that my every need is met, it's going to be met. Wow. Something about, sex. And then we got legal matters. There could be somebody that, they could have, like, gotten married and now, they're about to get a divorce. But somebody, could have, some type of legal matters when it comes, like to some type of property. So it could be a home. There could be somebody, that could be getting, like, put out of a home. Or, there could be some splitting up of, like some type of assets. But somebody definitely, could have, like criminal legal matters. Somebody could have, like paternity issues, So somebody could be pregnant, going back to that pregnant, person. And like somebody, could be denying the paternity, of, like a kid. But like they were married. But it says child support on this card as well. So something about child support. Somebody definitely, could be running, from some type of legal matters. Yep, we got mirroring. So, the tables definitely, could have turned on somebody or some people. For sure. So this is like, like somebody, like carrying a heavy load, dealing with legal matters, losing, like a lot of money, and have to start all over, like getting married and then getting a divorce, being in the hospital, on their deathbed, but like making it out. So I feel like like people ain't laughing. This is also too, like people, like thinking that somebody wasn't going to get through everything that they got through, and like somebody got through it. Wow, we got expecting a new beginning. So there's a new beginning that's on its way to somebody. There definitely could be somebody that could be like expecting a new beginning with somebody. But this is somebody that definitely could been operating like in the devil energy or But look, that person is pregnant, if y'all can see. I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. Because the devil is trying to snatch this blessing. The devil definitely is lurking. The devil don't want somebody to have, this blessing, what's about to take place. So somebody, would benefit, with like cleansing their energy very, very well, taking a spiritual bath, like cleansing their home, And we got GPS at the bottom of the deck. Somebody definitely could be trying to locate somebody. Somebody definitely could be, like trying to figure out, like where somebody lives, where somebody works. Somebody's obsessed out here. It's an obsessed individual out here. It could be somebody, that could be holding a grudge with somebody. There definitely, yeah, has been people, that have fell victim, yeah, to like the devil's tricks, It's like, yeah, like people, like, yeah, like living up in the devil's lair. So there could be people, that could be mad. So it's kind of like, yeah, how did they make it out of the hood? Or how did they make it out of that situation, But it's kind of like, yeah, these people, they had a choice. And I feel like that they could have made a deal with the devil. Be aware, of, yeah, like the devil, like coming in, like a different shape, size, or form, that, yeah, like somebody wouldn't expect. And yeah, like the devil, like trying to offer somebody, yeah, like some type of offer. Why is the legal matters here? Family members. So somebody's family members could be involved with some type of legal matters. But this would be, yeah, family members, ain't laughing. Yeah, they could be about to eat their words. There could be, yeah, like somebody could have lost a lot of family members. It's also what I'm picking up. There could be, yeah, like some family members, that could be, like expecting some type of new beginning with somebody. It could be because, like somebody's about to receive a blessing. But there could be, yeah, like some family members, that could have, yeah, like they could be involved in some type of legal matters. Or, yeah, like they, put themselves in the middle, of like two grown people. Or, yeah, put themselves in the middle of some stuff, And, yeah, that could be the reason why they ain't laughing no more. Why is the family members here? We got silent treatment. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be giving, like their family, like family members the silent treatment. So somebody, could, yeah, like find out, that their family members, again, put themselves, like in the middle of something or put themselves in something, and it definitely could have something to do with some legal matters. Wow. I don't know. Somebody's family members definitely, yeah, could be involved with like paying some people or paying somebody. This would be, like like paying people, to like spy on somebody or pay, like the courts, I don't know. But something about, yeah, inside job. This could be, yeah, this situation could have something to do with, yeah, like inside of, yeah, like somebody's family. Wow. We got divorce papers at the bottom of the deck. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, like, paid, like to get some fraudulent divorce papers, so that, yeah, like, they would get, everything and the other person would get nothing. Why is this mirroring here? We got a Libra. So there's a Libra involved. Yeah. Somebody's family members is definitely, yeah, like all up in, yeah, like some legal issues. Their family members, yeah. Somebody definitely could find out that, yeah, like their family members, could have snitched on them, There definitely, yeah, could be a Libra that ain't laughing, or, yeah, like whoever, this message is for could be a Libra. And, yeah, like people ain't laughing, when it comes to, yeah, to like this Libra. Somebody's first and last name could start with a R, a I, a S, a K, a V. Something about a risk. So, yeah, going back to, yeah, like somebody being brave and taking some type of risk. There definitely could be somebody, that going back to, yeah, like whoever this is that could be expecting a new beginning with somebody, they could be, like wanting to take some type of risk. But I feel like like, if y'all see, like, the devil's hand is up. Like, hold up. So, I don't know. There could be some, yeah, going back to that dark energy, somebody or some people that, yeah, like, they could be, wanting to take some type of risk when it comes, to, like, attacking somebody or, coming against somebody. And, yeah, I feel like there's been a conversation to be had, or there's a conversation that was had between, yeah, like, the devil and the Most High God, So, this is, like, yeah, the Most High God telling, like, the devil, like, look, that one, can't be touched. That, yeah. Yeah, going back to that Job energy. Always picking up Job. But yeah, something about a job too. So there could be a job involved. So inside job. So I feel like like there could be some people, like they could be, receiving some type of consequences, some type of repercussions, and it could be from the devil. So going back to, like the devil knows when the blessings come in, but I feel like that these are minions that work for the devil, and they didn't take heed to the devil saying, hold up, hold up, hold up. Not that, don't do that, go to the next one, go to the next one. And like they still, tried, the person that they were told not to try, the person that, could be living in the moment. So I feel like like there's somebody out here that, or some people, it could be family members, that, like they could be being sized up by the devil. But there could be, like some family members that definitely, could be operating in, like the devil energy. So, but these would be people that, like didn't make it out. It's giving me, like the devil's lair, Everybody, is not, divine beings, when we start out, we are, all in karmic energy, but it's a choice. There definitely could be somebody that, like they could find Jesus, while they're locked up or something like that. But it's giving me miracle energy. So, there could be, I feel like in a blessing and a miracle, they're kind of the same, but they're kind of not, because a miracle, anything can happen, I mean, the Most High God, could, like they could bless somebody, in the biggest way. But I feel like it's kind of the same. It's kind of different. There could be multiple things, that could take place. So, like somebody could get a big blessing, and then, like a miracle could take place, and things of that nature. It's giving me, like somebody, again, thinking that they can't have a kid or thinking that, like they won't get pregnant, and maybe, like they get pregnant, but, it's hard. It's a complicated pregnancy, but, like they make it through and the, the baby comes out and it's healthy, and the mother is healthy. But maybe, it's the opposite, for somebody else. But, we got embrace your worth. So somebody definitely is being told to embrace their worth for sure. Expecting a new beginning. I feel like that literally could be, what people, wasn't expecting for somebody, to embrace their worth. So this is like, like somebody going through a divorce, losing everything, having to be a single parent, and like they continue to keep pushing, it's giving me, like somebody being relentless, like no matter what. This is like somebody, like in quicksand, but like they're still trudging through the quicksand, while other people, they're sinking all the way to the point to where, you can't even see the top of their head because they done sunk all the way to the bottom of the quicksand. But we have a friend that's secretly in love with somebody, so there could be a friend that could be secretly in love with somebody. So I feel like this could be the one that, could be expecting a new beginning with somebody. That's for somebody, not everybody. Somebody definitely, could find out, that like their friend was secretly in love, with like the person that they were with. And that could be how, like somebody got pregnant. But we got windfall of money. So there it goes. Money, 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 money. Ooh wee. Somebody definitely, like we got windfall of money and search warrant. So somebody's home could get searched, and there could be like a lot of money that's found. But going back to that box of money, I ain't tripping, lock box or whatever. I don't know, but there definitely there could be a search warrant, that could be put out. So that could be why somebody's stressed. But like somebody's home could get illegally searched, and so like that could lead to a lawsuit, or that could lead to like some type of settlement. And then we got the caged bird sings. So I knew I was picking up on that tattletale energy. There could be somebody that could be locked up that could tell. So this could be, going back to the bad habits. So there could be some people that sell drugs or whatever they do. I don't know, but like somebody could tell. I don't know. Somebody could tell. Like to get out, of jail or prison. Or this would be, like somebody, like, deciding to do the right thing, so like their conscience, could weigh in on them, or like, they could have a talk with, Jesus, and Jesus is like, do the right thing. But we got Scorpio, so there's a Scorpio involved as well. Why is his friend secretly in love here? We got sprung. So not only, there could be a friend that's secretly in love with somebody, there also could be somebody that could be sprung on somebody. I don't know. But with the devil here, it's giving me, like karmic energy. karmic energy. So I feel like somebody, yeah, just needs to be aware. But this is like, yeah, like, you know, like, minions, you know, still trying to, yeah, like, stop something from taking place. And so, yeah, they want to be distractions, or they, you know, want to distract somebody from, yeah, like, fulfilling the prophecy, or, yeah, like, from, you know, like, a blessing, you know, coming their way. Silent treatment. Yeah. They want to stop, yeah, somebody's wishes and dreams from coming true, but it doesn't matter because wishes and dreams are coming true for somebody. Point blank, and the sentence ends in period. Wow. Something definitely, yeah, could have happened in Libra season. So this would be, you know, like September, October time frame. Or, yeah, by Libra season. You know, so yeah, whatever's going on, it could be going on now, you know, like in Aries season. But yeah, it could, you know, go all the way to, you know, like Libra season, or something, you know, is going to take place by Libra season. Embrace your worth. Way too many. Yeah, we got friendship. So something about a friend and a Scorpio. So yeah. But give me a one for embrace your worth. Divine intervention. So divine intervention is at play. Somebody's wishes and dreams are definitely coming true. And because the divine has stepped in, further lets me know that, yeah, the divine done had a conversation, yeah, with the devil. Wow, somebody's first, middle, last name definitely, yeah, could start with an R for sure. Why is it sprung here? Somebody's family members could definitely, yeah, try to tell somebody, you know, like, yeah, just marry them, you know. And I feel like yeah, like that's karmic, that's toxic. Like, we got heartfelt message. So somebody could receive a heartfelt message, but it goes back to the beginning of the message, you know, like some type of communication could be coming somebody's way. Wow. So it goes back to, yeah, like that risk. So there could be somebody that definitely, yeah, could be about to take some type of risk. This could be to send somebody a heartfelt message. This could be the friend that's secretly in love with somebody. This could be somebody that's sprung. But I just don't like the devil energy. Ooh, we got guilty by association. Somebody's family members could be, you know, like guilty by association. Or it goes back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, being, yeah, like already, you know, people are already saying that somebody's guilty, you know, but yeah, I feel like that they're not. There definitely could be somebody that somebody's married to that thought that they were, yeah, like gonna get away. So yeah, running. We saw the running card. So yeah, like somebody thinks that, yeah, like, well, I didn't do it, but he did it. But yeah, like y'all were married. I don't know. This is weird. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be found to be guilty by association. So that could be what somebody could be stressed about. But it goes back to, yeah, like that search warrant. We got an emergency. So I knew I was picking up on hospital energy. For sure. So there could be, yeah, like some type of emergency, you know, that takes place. And it's kind of like, yeah, like people ain't laughing. I feel like that these are people that thought that they won. You know, they could have, yeah, like they were celebrating, you know, like too soon. Wow. Yeah, something about a business relationship. So somebody could be guilty by association when it comes to, yeah, like some type of business relationship. So it goes back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, saying, well, I didn't do it, but they did it. But yeah, y'all business partners. Y'all names are both, yeah, in writing on the paperwork. So y'all both, you know, yeah, y'all both own the business. So y'all both are responsible. Wow, we got no communication. So yeah, silent treatment, no communication. So I feel like that whoever, you know, these people are, you know, somebody's not in communication with them. For somebody else, somebody could find out, again, like their family members, you know, yeah, like they told something. So this is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, like committing some type of crime, you know, and their family know that they committed the crime, you know. And so, but they didn't care, you know, when, yeah, like, they were getting the money, or they didn't care when they were, yeah, like, getting their houses paid, you know, or, yeah, they didn't care when somebody was buying them you know, yeah, jewelry or whatever, you know, and, yeah, like, it stops. Somebody loses everything, you know, and now, yeah, like, the family, you know, finds out that they're in the middle, and now they want to, you know, like, you know, say something. And so these would be the people that, yeah, well, if we say something, then yeah, like we won't, be found to be guilty by association. Yeah, right. But somebody didn't hold up to their end of the bargain. This could be a divine counterpart. We got distance. So whoever these people are, they could be at a distance from somebody. And then, yeah, we have court. So somebody definitely, could have to go to court. So somebody could receive, like some type of communication about going to court. Whatever, is about to take place, somebody's being told, to keep it to themselves. Whatever information that somebody receives, somebody's being told to keep it to themselves. This could also be too, like the blessing, that somebody receives, keep it to yourself. This is like, like somebody's, entrusting their family members, with information. But yeah, like those family members, they don't have your best interest at heart. They walking around like Judases, So yeah, like why would you tell them your business, Yeah, friends, Yeah. I feel like that there's somebody, that yeah, like they feel stressed, and it's because like they don't have nobody, or they're realizing that yeah, like those around them, that they could have taken care of, or could have, put a roof over their head, could have married or whatever have you, could have been a good friend to, yeah, they done betrayed them, But it goes back to, yeah, like somebody already, like dealing with that, so somebody already, yeah, they know that they have a toxic family, they know they have toxic friends, and yeah, like somebody, could have, yeah, like said, I can't, they can't go with me, I'm on my divine journey and they can't go, and so somebody, could have done what was best for them, and yeah, like cut them off, kept it moving. People weren't expecting somebody, yeah, to like cut them off, keep it moving. There's somebody that's obsessed out here that, yeah, didn't expect for somebody to cut them off, keep it moving. Yep, so somebody definitely, yeah, is being told to stay focused on their goals. Yep, because there's a great pretender that, yeah, can no longer pretend. So there could be somebody that, yeah, they act like that they're so spiritual, or that they, yeah, like a lover of God, a follower of Jesus, but yeah, they into some dark shit, yeah, they follow the devil, they done made a deal with the devil or whatever. Yep, so whoever this great pretender is, they can no longer pretend, yeah, they could be the mastermind behind some type of plan that's, yeah, about to be exposed. There could be, yeah, like somebody, the pretender, that could, yeah, like expose the mastermind behind the plan. Yeah, somebody knows that they were letting ego run the show. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to, yeah, like get a spiritual upgrade. Wow. We got a mother of a child or some children. So there's a mother, somebody, the mother of a child or children, so somebody's baby mama. So there could be a baby mama that could be burdened. But this is also too, yeah, like somebody didn't hold up the end of the bargain. Yeah, the father of the child or children. But yeah, somebody's been abandoned by their spiritual team. It could be multiple family members that could have been abandoned by their spiritual team. For somebody, yeah, it could be, like somebody's divine counterpart. But somebody definitely, yeah, they made a deal with the devil, or they chose, yeah, like the devil's side. And whoever this person is, or whoever these people are, yeah, they threw the rock and now they're trying to play victim. So it could be the mother of somebody's child or children. So I could be talking to a divine masculine, or yeah, a masculine energy. Or yeah, like the mother of the child or children could be whoever, this message, could be resonating with. But whoever this is that threw the rock and now they're trying to play victim, yeah, those are they're the ones that ain't laughing. There's a new plan in motion for sure. Be aware of, yeah, like somebody having, yeah, like a new plan in motion. This is definitely, yeah, karmic energy is what I'm picking up. But yeah, the new plan in motion could definitely have something to do with, yeah, like the Most High God. I don't know, people definitely, yeah, could have thought, that they were going to get, like somebody's a spiritual team, like to abandon them. But yeah, like somebody's a chosen one out here. Somebody, was, yeah, like a follower of Jesus, a lover of God. Yeah. Angel Ariel is definitely, yeah, one of the angels that could be surrounding somebody. They definitely could be bringing some wisdom, you know, to somebody's doorstep. So this is like, yeah, it's some information, you know, that somebody needs to know. And this could have something to do with, yeah, like a blessing. This definitely could have something to do with, yeah, like a spiritual upgrade. Somebody's family knows everything. So somebody possibly, yeah, could find out, you know, that, yeah, like their family knows everything, or somebody's family knows everything. Maybe that's, you know, like that's when somebody's really going to give, you know, like their family the silent treatment, or somebody has already found out that their family knows everything. So this could be, yeah, like somebody's, you know, divine masculine, you know. But with this, the devil out here is giving me, yeah, like karmic soulmate, karmic, But yeah, we have divide and conquer strategy. So, the new plan in motion, you know, could be, you know, there could be some people that could be trying to use the divide and conquer strategy, you know, to, yeah, like, so this would be, yeah, like to separate people, separate family members, separate, you know, divine counterparts, separate, yeah, like, people, you know, that are happily married. It's giving me, yeah, people operating in the devil energy. So I feel like somebody just needs to be very aware. But I feel like somebody, you know, could have, you know, like, could have found out something about their family. Or, yeah, like, our Angel Ariel, you know, was about to bring, you know, like some wisdom to somebody's doorstep, some information to somebody's doorstep. But, yeah, for somebody, yeah, like somebody's new plan in motion is to make somebody feel like that they're not enough. Or that's what, you know, that's what somebody already did. And so it goes back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, needing to embrace their worth. Need to continue, you know, to, yeah, like embrace their worth. Yep. You can't change the people around you. It's okay to outgrow them. So yeah, somebody done outgrew whoever these people are. So it goes back to, yeah, like people, we can't believe that they made it out. We can't believe, you know, that they, you know, walked away. We can't believe, you know, that they, you know, don't work at this job anymore. We can't believe, yeah. For somebody, yeah, like the father of somebody's child or children can't believe, you know, that, yeah, like, they walked away and, you know, became a single parent, and yeah, it's getting her done. Or somebody, the mother of somebody's child or children. But yeah, we got cat got their tongue, so there could be somebody that could be scared to speak. And then, yeah, we got institution. So somebody could be in an institution. Somebody could be in a mental health facility. Somebody could be in a jail or a prison. So, yeah. Yeah. Somebody's family doesn't like somebody. So this could be the mother of somebody's child or children that don't like the father. This could be, you know, the father, the father, the family of the father's child or children that doesn't like the mother. But it goes back to, yeah, these family members putting themselves in the middle. You know what I'm saying? It could be, yeah, the family doesn't like somebody, and so they were trying to stop, yeah, like two people from, you know, like having a new beginning. Somebody's not commitment ready. I don't know if that's, you know, what somebody's family said to somebody, you know, but I feel like that they have a new plan in motion, and yeah, the devil done already put up the hand, like hold up. So I feel like the table, if the table hasn't, you know, like turned on whoever these people are, I feel like it's going to turn on these people. So it's kind of like, yeah, like meddling is worse than stealing. So you meddle when, yeah, like you're not supposed to be meddling up in that business. Go find some other business to meddle with. Yeah, you're gonna find yourself, yeah, in a world of trouble. I feel like there's some people that are about to be in a world of trouble if they aren't already. This could be, you know, like spiritually, you know. So yeah, there could be some family members that, yeah, could be up in spiritual court. This could be, you know, yeah, like physical court as well. But somebody's embracing emotions, not escaping them. Wow, we got a manipulative cousin, so there's a manipulative cousin that's involved. And they could be involved in this. So I don't know. But going back to, yeah, that search warrant. But there also could be a new plan in motion, because all of this could have already taken place. So yeah, like some people could have made somebody feel like that they're not enough. This could be, yeah, like somebody's family that doesn't like somebody. You know, they could have, yeah, like They could have, yeah, like been preying on somebody's downfall or whatever. But yeah, somebody believed the lies. This could be, yeah, like family members, you know, believing the lies. As far as, you know, like somebody telling them, you know, like, yeah, like they're not commitment ready, or, you know, this and that and the third. Going back to the beginning, you know, talking about, yeah, the tantric sex and the sex, and, you know, somebody, yeah, whoever this is could have lied, you know, to like their family, to make somebody's family not like somebody. And yeah, somebody's family, yeah, they ain't laughing now. They believe the lies about somebody and now they regret it. So yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, needs to remember to honor themselves, because yeah, they deserve it. Wow, somebody's best friend could be involved. Somebody's best friend could have threw the rock and now they're trying to play victim. Somebody could have outgrown their best friend, you know. And so yeah, like somebody could find out, you know, that yeah, like their best friend is involved. I feel like somebody could have outgrown a lot of people. And they could have, yeah, whoever these people are, they could have, yeah, been holding a grudge, you know, against somebody, you know, for ever long. But yeah, there are some people that done definitely, yeah, like met their match. So there are some people that are shook. So these are people that, yeah, they came against somebody. They attacked somebody, you know. This is like, yeah, like the lies that were told about somebody. Yeah, it was supposed to stop, you know, like somebody in their tracks. And with these people being abandoned by their spiritual team with the devil's hand up, this is like, yeah, the devil is like, yeah, it's my turn now. You know, yeah, they ain't protected now. But I feel like whoever these people are, you know, they are operating in devil energy. They're trying to, yeah, like they're still praying for somebody's down. And maybe not, but I feel like it was a time, you know what I mean, when they, you know, yeah, they were. And yeah, they know now that it was a big mistake. So yeah, somebody's wishes and dreams are coming true. But this is like, yeah, like people, you know, could be seeing, you know, like, yeah, like some stuff, you know, happening for somebody, and they didn't think, you know, that somebody, that's the stuff that's happening for somebody, you know, was going to happen. But yeah, they ain't seen nothing yet. But they also know that it was a big mistake, you know, yeah, like preying on somebody's downfall, coming against somebody, you know, yeah, being in the middle, you know. And so yeah, it's time, yeah, the divide, you trying to, you know, use the divide and conquer strategy, you know. And so yeah. Wow, so we got hiring a lawyer. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be hiring a lawyer. It could be, yeah, some family members that could be hiring a lawyer. So it goes back to, yeah, court, you know, is going to go, yeah, court is going to go in somebody's favor for sure. This could be spiritual court, physical court, or both. But some people were withholding information, or somebody was withholding information. So it goes back to, yeah, somebody lying to their family, you know, to make somebody's family not like them. And yeah, the family finds out that, yeah, that wasn't true. They was withholding information. Wow. So yeah, somebody could receive some type of urgent message. Yeah. They know that, yeah, yeah, like the courts is not playing games. They possibly know that, yeah, like the Most High God is not playing games. Wow. Somebody's finances are being looked into. I don't know, something about, yeah, some hidden money. I picked up the hidden money energy in another message. But yeah, somebody's finances are being looked into, and yeah, like somebody's light shines so bright that it's, yeah, it could be blinding people. So people were trying to dim somebody's light, you know. People, yeah, they thought that it was a game. They thought that, yeah, like somebody didn't shine bright like a diamond, but you see them shining bright like a diamond. How dumb or stupid or slow are you? Yeah. So there could be somebody or some people that, yeah, like they could be shook. Either because they found out that somebody was withholding information, or they're shook, yeah, because they know that somebody's about to find out, you know, that, yeah, like they were withholding some information. Somebody definitely, yeah, was withholding information from the courts. Yeah, but it's not luck, it's destiny. So yeah, something about somebody's destiny. There could be, yeah, like some secret texts or some secret emails that could be revealed. This is, yeah, like some people, you know, yeah, like planning and plotting to try to burglarize somebody's home. But like, yeah, they've been abandoned by their spiritual team, and yeah, like somebody has a whole army, a spiritual team. So how is that gonna work out? You know what I mean? But I feel like the devil is like, hold up. Somebody's karmic mother is involved. Woo. Somebody definitely, yeah, could get arrested in court. Or this is, yeah, like people, you know, wanting, yeah, like somebody to get arrested in court. Anything else? Yeah. Somebody definitely is in the bottomless pit. They can't get out, or it's people. But it goes back to, yeah, that Nine of Pentacles energy. We got a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So there could be a Leo, or Aries, or a Sagittarius that's involved. There could be a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius that, yeah, they know that now was a big mistake. This person definitely, yeah, could have been abandoned by their spiritual team. This person definitely, yeah, could have mastered the art of storytelling. So it goes back to, yeah, believe the lies. This could be the courts believe the lies, you know, about somebody, and now, yeah, they regret it. So it's kind of like, yeah, we had a search warrant typed up and everything because they said that they had all this money and all this drugs in their house and yada yada, and only to find out that, yeah, they ain't have shit. They go to work every day. They take care of their family, you know. So yeah, somebody needs to know that, yeah, answers are coming. Yep. There goes a gossiping mother. So there's a gossiping mother. Yeah, they know now it was a big mistake. So whoever this gossiping mother is, they definitely could have believed the lies about somebody, and yeah, they could have went and spread lies. This gossiping mother, you know, yeah, could have been abandoned by their spiritual team. Yep. But whoever these people are, yeah, they could be facing themselves. So yeah, mirroring. Wow. So yeah, there's some answers that are coming, but whoever these people are, yeah, they can no longer, you know, ride on somebody's wave. They can no longer feed off somebody's energy, somebody's favor, grace, or mercy. So the same people, you know, going back to, yeah, somebody feeding them, somebody housing them, somebody, you know, yeah. Like these are, but this is, yeah, like blessings from the Most High God, grace, favor, mercy. You know what I mean? That's all blessings from the Most High God. And these people can no longer ride on somebody's wave, feed off of somebody's energy. Yep. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, you are their karma for sure. Wow. Holy Spirit, who's involved? What signs are involved before we, yeah, somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a snake, but this is the year of the snake. So yeah, this year. And then we have mirror. So there are some people that definitely, yeah, could be mirroring somebody's life, but yeah, they're having to face themselves. Yep. We got it, Leo. So yeah, heavy Leo energy. We got new connection. So somebody could be getting into a new connection. It could be with a Taurus. Yeah, we got distance, so we did see distance. So something about, yeah, at a distance. But we also got nearby. So there could be some people that could be at a distance, but it also could be some people that could be, you know, like nearby. Yeah, we got false flame. There could be a new connection that could be nearby. So if somebody's single, yeah, this could be, you know, like somebody that's in the same city as them. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be coming in to offer, you know, resources and stability to somebody. Yeah, it could be a masculine energy. But be aware. Going back to, yeah, that devil energy, that karmic energy, that false flame. There's a snake out here. Somebody snaked somebody. We got an Aries. Yeah, false flame. So be aware. And then we got an Aquarius. So yeah, with this Aries and this false flame, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, they act like, you know, like they're an emperor. They act like, you know, like they're, you know, like somebody's divine counterpart, somebody's twin flame, but they're not. So it goes back to, yeah, operating in devil energy, you know, yeah, like minions. Then we got twin flame. So for somebody, yeah, somebody's twin flame definitely, yeah, could be coming in as a partner or a companion. For somebody, yeah, somebody possibly, yeah, could have got, you know, already, you know, got a new connection with somebody. And yeah, they could think that it's their twin flame, but it's really, yeah, like a false flame. Karmic. Be aware, because yeah, there could be a karmic trying to come in as a partner or a companion. Then we got that that Cancer energy. Yeah, coming in to nurture and support. It's a lot of people. So there could be a new plan in motion. I feel like that because, you know, people can no longer ride on somebody's wave, somebody, you know, somebody's energy, you know, grace, favor, and mercy. I feel like that they, yeah, could be trying to use other people to do so. Yeah, there goes that Libra. Yeah, and then we got coming in with advice and guidance. It's giving me, yeah, lawyer energy. So somebody could receive, yeah, like some communication from a lawyer. There goes that Capricorn energy. Yeah, somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a dog. Yep, and then there goes that friend, acquaintance, or co-worker. Somebody's karmic friend, somebody's karmic co-worker. And then we got Pisces at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of an ox. There goes Gemini energy. Somebody could be into music. And then we got admirers. So it goes back to, yeah, somebody's friend secretly in love with somebody, or, you know, yeah, like somebody sprung on somebody. But yeah, for somebody, yeah, somebody's gossiping mother could be a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. But somebody's their gossiping mother's karma. Wow. And then, yeah, behind you are their karma, we got, yeah, institution. Somebody definitely, yeah, they could get locked up. And it could be, yeah, behind, you know, like them publicly exposing something. So this is like, yeah, stupid people going on social media, you know, talking about how they're committing crimes, you know. Yeah. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have been missing the signs. I feel like it was these people. There definitely could be a judge that could have been involved, yeah, in unethical actions in a legal case. So it goes back to, yeah, when I was picking up on somebody, you know, yeah, like paying somebody, you know, and it could have been, yeah, like the courts, the judge. I don't know. Yeah, it's a weak-minded trickster out here. The mother of somebody's child or children, yeah, could be a weak-minded trickster. Or be aware of, yeah, like a weak-minded trickster, you know, having some type of new plan in motion, which I feel like it's going to fail. Yeah, it could be, yeah, a curious creditor looking for crumbs. Yeah, the mastermind, yeah, is definitely about to be exposed, for sure. And yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could get arrested in court. Anything else, Holy Spirit? So somebody or some people are trying to save themselves by lying under oath. Or yeah, that definitely, yeah, could take place, you know. But I feel like the mastermind is about to be exposed. And somebody definitely, yeah, relying too much on social media. So it goes back to yeah, like you know, somebody going on social media, you know, yeah, like exposing, you know, like some stuff on social media, and they find out that they're guilty by association. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have been pressured to be in a relationship. So it goes back to what I was picking up as far as, you know, like somebody, you know, could have paid somebody to marry somebody, or, you know, like somebody, you know, just married somebody for money. This is also too, yeah, like somebody lied, you know what I mean? So if somebody had a kid by somebody, or somebody was married, yeah, that person lied and said that they were pressured to be in a relationship. It's a yes or a no. It's simple. But this is also, it's giving me blackmail too. So somebody could have felt like that they were pressured to be in a relationship because the person, you know, that they could have been in a relationship with, you know, could have, yeah, like held something over their head. This could be, you know, like, yeah, like some stuff, you know, that, yeah, like wasn't supposed to be exposed. And so somebody, you know, yeah, could have, yeah, like exposed it on social media. And yeah, now they done got people in trouble, family members included. So yeah, some phone records could have been exposed. So that goes back to, yeah, the secret emails and secret texts. So we got April the 20th. So something, yeah, could take place by April the 20th. By April the 20th, yeah, these people are going to know that it was a big mistake. By April the 20th, yeah, either somebody is going to hire a lawyer or somebody's going to receive some information about hiring a lawyer. By April the 20th, yeah, like somebody could get arrested in court. Wow. Yep. And negativity is infectious. So yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, needs to cleanse their energy. And we got bad apple spoiled the bunch. So whoever this bad apple is, I feel like it could be a manipulative cousin. It could be somebody's gossiping mother. I don't know. But they done spoiled the bunch. This is also too, yeah, like somebody, you know, telling on everybody because they done got caught. But we have protective custody. So somebody, you know, could be in protective custody. So somebody, you know, could find out that somebody's in protective custody. Somebody could be put in protective custody. But I feel like it could be because, yeah, they lied. You know what I mean? I feel like like somebody could have lied, you know, to, yeah, like make somebody look like that they're dangerous, you know. Somebody could be dangerous out here because I'm picking up a lot of crime. But I feel like that the person that lied is the person that, yeah, is dangerous. They're guilty by association. But yeah, there's a good opportunity, you know, that definitely, yeah, could be coming somebody's way in the next, yeah, like 30 days. Somebody also cursed their bloodline. So that's why they've been abandoned by their spiritual team. And it's something about some video proof. So there definitely, yeah, could be video proof. So going back to, yeah, like phone records being exposed. Wow, there could be somebody that could get arrested in spiritual court, and it could be because, yeah, they have karmic debt to pay. We got a Cancer Leo Cusper, so there's a Cancer Leo Cusper involved. But whatever, you know, is about to take place for whoever these people are, it's okay not to give a damn. So I feel like these are people that, yeah, like somebody, you know, could have already walked away from, going back to, yeah, like silent treatment, no communication. And I feel like that, yeah, like whoever these people are, either they're going to, you know, try to reach out to somebody, or they're going to, yeah, they're going to want, you know, somebody to give a damn. And I feel like that, yeah, it's okay not to give a damn. Somebody's first, middle, last name definitely could start with a C. Yeah, institution. It came right back out. There could be somebody that, yeah, could already be locked up, and they could be hiring a lawyer. This is somebody that could be expecting a new beginning. So they could try to reach out to somebody and be like, yeah, well, I know that this is happening. I know that I lied to them, but I'm going to hire a lawyer. I'm going to make it better. But nah. You can't, this person can't make it better. The fact of the matter is, what they need to do is they need to go over there. Going back to, yeah, somebody is their karma. So with that being said, every time, yeah, they possibly try to reach out, every time, you know, that, yeah, they possibly think about somebody, yeah, they receive karma. So, but they were missing the signs. And so, yeah, it came right back out. Public exposure, and you are their karma. So whoever, you know, is resonating with this message, I feel like that you're definitely, yeah, going to receive, yeah, some communication. But yeah, these people, they met their match and they're shook. They know that it was a big mistake now, or they're by April the 20th, they're going to find out that, yeah, it was a big mistake. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.